Hello everyone, welcome back to the Opulent Life. We have another fragrance review for you guys today for men's, and as you can see in front of you, it is a Coach fragrance, but I bought it as a gift. So I should say I received it as a gift in a set on a very spectacular deal at your local Macy's. So what is this? So this is Coach Blue. As you can see here, I haven't even opened this. This is a, well, as you can see here, great value, as I'm going to tell you in a second. But yeah, so this is actually a huge bottle. This is a 6.7 fluid ounce, 200 milliliters Coach Blue fragrance. Now, I usually don't buy huge bottles like this because I've seen that typically after 50 or 100 mLs of use, I get bored of it and I think of changing up something, get something else. But I mean, I got this as a gift, so I can't complain. It is a good smell, and I'll tell that to you in a second. I did try this a while back, but we're going to try it again today and see how it fares and if I still like it or not. So this is what I received in the gift. So it's a 200 ml bottle, and we're going to talk about the packaging as I open this up, but I want to show you what else I got with it. So I got a sample as well. It's got some information on it. We're going to read it as we are doing this one. So I just wanted to show you, it's a small, I believe 5 ml bottle. No, actually it's 2 milliliters, 2 ml bottle that we got as a sample with this. We're gonna do these two together. But another thing that I received is as a gift, I got this refillable spray. So they filled it up with Jimmy Choo Intense for me because I wanted something different for this. But you can absolutely fill it up with other stuff as well. When this finishes, you get another fragrance, and you can use this as a travel function, as a travel perfume. So how this works is typically, I'm not going to open it for you because it's going to leak the fragrance out, but you take it out and you spray inside whatever you want. So if you have a bottle of, let's say, Dior Homme or Dior Homme Intense, you just take that nozzle and spray inside the bottle as much as you need. It fills it up, and then you screw it back on, and then there you go. You have your travel spray with you of whatever fragrance you want. That is amazing. So I really like that they threw in this small little gift here. So it's very convenient. You just roll it over and it comes out. Roll it back in, goes down. So, and it's a good atomizer. I just want to show you guys how it looks like so you have an idea. So very nice atomizer. And the fragrance is really nice too. So yeah, I love this. I would recommend, if you don't have this, you can buy these from Amazon too. All right, what else do we got? We got another sample of Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. Maybe I'll review this next. So that's one sample, actually the second one. The third one is for Mont Blanc Legend Blue. And I have the black, I used the black version of this, and I used the, that was the original one. I used the white one, which is called Legend Spirit. Those are both amazing. I loved it. So I think this one would also be another potential fragrance that I would review next along with this one. They're both blue fragrances. Let me know, guys, in the comment section if you want me to review any of these, and I'll buy the full size bottle for a complete review. So that's that. Let's put these to the side here and let's come back. So why do I have this in the background? Actually, I got another thing as a gift along with it, which is this huge bag that's not even going to fit on the camera, but I'm going to show it to you regardless. It's a duffel bag by Coach. It is really nice. I love the color. It's absolutely fantastic. You have this ocean blue color scheme going on, and it comes as a gift. You can't buy it otherwise separately. It's also called a weekend bag, and only comes with if you get the gift set. So that's what I got. So that's why I got this bag. I didn't get, actually, I got it as a gift. And you have this Velcro handle, which is adjustable in length, and you have this very nice zipper. I'm going to open it up, and nice touch. You have the Coach emblem on the zipper as well. You can see it's got some plastic on it, so hard to remove with this. But inside you have very nice capacity. This is something you can take out, and if you don't want the structure in it, you want to be more free, you can take this out. But inside, just to show you guys, very beautiful quality, very nice space. You can carry whatever you want. And the zipper quality is just like their handbags, very good. Okay, And then you have these Velcro handles at the bottom. No, the texturing is really nice. I wanted to point out, if you can see in the camera here, very nice texturing. On the bottom, it's also very plain, so it's very neutral, has a multitude of applications, and I love it. Usually I don't go for these gifts that I think are gimmicks, but this time it actually worth it. So, and it was wrapped up in this thing over here. I just took it out, so it's easier to show on this camera setup, which I'm thinking of replacing, but with your support and help, one day that will happen too. So this is what you get with a barcode and everything. So throw that to the side. Now we're gonna go ahead and open this up. So first of all, take it off the plastic. Okay. Always a challenge with gloves, but can make it work. And get rid of the cellophane paper. Now, we have this in a display format actually. If you order it online, you won't get it like this. This is only an in-store thing. So it was bought in store. Take off this cellophane wrapping. This is how they usually put it in display cases, with a see-through, transparent plastic box that's more bendable. So they have some instructions on the back on how to open and close or lock the atomizer, and then some so it says the name, tells you it's the ingredients, safe, legal, regulatory stuff, and the barcode and batch code. You have Coach written on this in silver text. A little hard to read, but you have the reflection on it and you can read it easily. So let's get rid of that. Then this is the main box. So it's in open box format. There's nothing else. I don't have to like open up anything. You just use this tab and take out the fragrance. No nonsense. Actually, it's kind of stuck in, but usually should come out easily. All right, so I took a small pause just to get this out. I actually took off my gloves and then had to really pull on this to take it out. So it's finally out of the box. Inside is a interesting silver lining in the back. I don't know what this is for. I suppose this is to reflect the light away from the fragrance so it doesn't denature the fragrance inside the bottle. That's what I'm assuming. And it's really just this light blue cardboard lining, and this outer box is a more medium oceanic blue shade, which is kind of iridescent when the light falls on it. And we're in natural lighting right now, so you can really see the colors. There's nothing else on it. It's like completely plain, no markings, not at all. So it's just meant to be discarded as soon as you take it out. And then you have the bottle. It is a decent bottle. However, I will say that this design is getting quite repetitive. I've seen this on men's fragrances, on females fragrances. They are all the same, literally. This was, if you remember, I did a review a few years back on my wife's Coach fragrance. It looked exactly like this. So they really need some diversity in their bottle making. I know it's not the most important part, but I really think they need to change the look of this, because it's getting really dated. You do have the Coach emblem on the front. Nothing wrong with that. It's embossed in the glass. It's a nice touch. It's good quality, but they really need to switch things up, because other manufacturers are always diversifying their bottles, and that is a portion of the cost. So if you are buying this retail, you want it to be as diverse as possible. You do get this tag, which usually you find on purses of leather, and then you have the atomizer here. So right now it's in the open setup. And this is something that I complained about in the first fragrance too. So you lock it like this, you open it like that. But what I saw on my wife's fragrance was that this started to discolor and it got a little flimsy when operating. So I'm hoping they fix that part, but this is stainless steel. We're gonna see how that works out in the future, but not a big fan of this bottle design so far. On the bottom, you have the information about its batch code, and I'm finding it very hard to read what's on here aside from the batch code. I think it says made in France here, but it's really unreadable because it's black on transparent on black fluid, so it's impossible to read it like that unless you have a torch, which I don't have on me at the moment. So that's what it is. Now let's give it a spray and see how it feels. Okay, there we go. It's an okay atomizer. You need to be really close to get it, but we did spray it, so let's see. And right off the top of the bat, I'm getting typical blue fragrance vibes. Let's read the description too, what it says. So it's Spider Freedom, Optimism, Road Trip About to Begin, Invigorating, Aromatic. Aromatic definitely is. I can get some that ISO super in it for sure. It combines lime and absinthe oils. Lime, I'm definitely getting. Absinthe, not so sure. Maybe it's deep down. Fresh notes of ozone before drying down to warm. Cedarwood and amber. Cedarwood, sure. Amber, not getting it right now. Maybe down the road. Coach Blue, and then it's all written in French. So that's the sample, what it says there. And I think that this is going to be a popular one. I am definitely getting typical blue fragrance vibe. You got some lime, blue notes, and aquatic notes, and some salt. It's very similar to what I reviewed earlier, an Acqua di Gio Profondo. However, it's less sharp. That one was a little sharper. This one's less sharp, so it's more toned down, more smooth, and more palatable for some people. That one could be a little strong and harsh at times. This one is smoother from the get-go. So kudos to them. They did make it a little bit better than some of their competition, but there's a lot of competition in blue fragrance space. And typically in summertime, you do get a lot of people going for blue fragrances, especially men. And this is going to be a good seller, I think, for the masses. It is a decent fragrance. I am getting some more lime notes, more cedar as it's going towards the dry down. It's still early, but we're getting there. I do get a touch of absinthe in here, a little bit of the oil, but it's not, I can't figure it out too much. It doesn't look like it's super apparent. All right, folks, so that was a quick review on first impressions of this Coach Blue fragrance. As it is drying down, I'm getting some amber notes as I expected, but still not a huge note of absinthe in there. I don't know why they mentioned that, but it is a good fragrance, and I'll maybe in future do a long-term review. If you guys want, just leave some comments, and then I will think of doing a long-term review after I've used maybe like half the bottle and seen its performance and actually had some real-world evidence to back up what I'm saying. So I'll do that, but only if you guys want me to. Just leave it in the comments and I'll try to make a long-term review of this. But for first impressions, pretty good, pretty decent. I would give this out of 10 about 7. It's nothing super original, but it is a very well-balanced all-purpose blue fragrance for men, and for that I do recommend it. Are there others in the competition that are better? Possibly. So I would recommend check out the competition before you go for this, and if you do, make sure to check out discounters. And yeah, so for today, thank you guys for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.